What's up, guys? It's Kevin, and today in this video, I am going to be talking about, showing, reacting to Kayla's response to Jidion's response to the Turkey Tom video that was made on Jidion, wearing a brand new shirt, but I wear the same hat. This is my hat. It's a good hat. I love this hat. Anyways, go to YouTube. And I will read to you her response once I find her response. Okay. This is what she posted 8 days ago. Today I will be sure to be uploading a video after watching the documentary with more evidence calls contradiction from the entities proving my innocence for whatnot. I'm concerned about this documentary because I don't want any more false narrative painted on me. 3 years ago, Mr. Klum gave me his word, so we will see. Moving forward, my channel will be focused on life guidance and haunted adventures I want to develop. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to read this long response to the Jidion video. Okay. Before I say what I say, please do not send hate to Jidion at Jidion Premium. Yes, it's misinformation. I will show you. Turn off flash. Before I say what I say, please do not send hate to Jidion Premium. Yes, it's misinformation. I am too lazy to make a video about this. So I will explain everything on notes instead. Anyways, I just watched Gideon's video. A lot of this is taken out of context and a misunderstanding from what I can see. He's been misinformed, so I don't hate him as much. I just think he has a bad team who's not entirely honest with him. Here's my honest take. Starting off, Gideon questions who messaged me first. Who first? If it was EDP or me. In his own video, you can see a screenshot of EDP and this the conversation with me. He himself even has screenshots of me letting people in the server know that EDP beware my age once he messaged me. On top of that, don't associate inside. Really, how you spell that? Inside. Has publicly claimed has seen texts and recordings of EDP messaging me first on a live stream. Jidion then goes on to say that he's unsure of the timeline of EDP and I talked for how long we talked because he didn't know until 2 weeks later. To make something clear, when inside his manager or associate, I don't even know who he is at this point. I knew about EDP. He told me he'd tell Jidion, which is why I didn't block EDP. I waited for Gideon's response because as a reputable predator catcher, I wanted to see if there was anything he could do. Yeah, I could block a predator, or I could try to get him arrested, prevented from doing anything to anyone. One of his fans, in the meantime, did tell me to go to the FBI tip line, which I did end up doing, but I didn't hear anything, which is another reason I wanted which is another reason I waited. Yeah, I could go straight to police, but with the justice system being American and protective of predators, I was also piling up as much evidence as I could. I was letting EDP tell on himself. Jidion did at one point want someone else to be decoy, which is totally understandable. The problem is, I was waiting for them to give me a phone number I could give EDP so he could text, and they never gave me one. Gideon hopped on a call with my mom and assured her it would be them talking to him. But I never got a phone number I could use. I could tell EDP, like, oh, I switched phones. I went to my Instagram account instead, which I didn't want to give. Because I didn't want to mess up and the data for the FBI, nor knew if that could affect it. And also, EDP texted me more on iMessage because he hated Instagram. It would just make more sense to get an actual number. I waited for them to give me a phone number EDP could text, and they never sent one. But I was totally open for them to text him. I would have loved to block him, but I never got any number or any social media account I could tell him with me. So you didn't block him? So you didn't block him recently? What are you doing? So, do you still have him unblocked, or is he blocked now? If he's not blocked, in all means, block him now. Do it now. Block him now. For the cloud allegations, I'm completely honest in them. This Discord thread was posted after I made my first EDP video, and after filing a police report. Whoever hated me for posting a video before Jidion about the scandal of EDP texting me, so I defended myself because if I was put through free trauma dumps, I wanted to do something good out of it. You don't create views, you gain them. And they were going to get a $20 million sponsorship, so why couldn't I make a video about an experience that happened to me? My question is, what $20 million sponsorship are you talking about? That happened to me. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with sharing a personal story. I also made a video originally let people beware EDP was a babysitter. I was indeed allowed to post a video. Cops didn't see a problem with it. They just said not to show actual legal documents. Any documents you've seen after that, you can be sure I've asked permission, even the ones Didiana has shown. V has not too sure. They haven't botched the case. This includes chat logs since law enforcement has the data, it's entirely irrelevant. The case is actually active and law enforcement only gives me updates because they do not want more YouTubers involved. A detective did say it was not wrong for me to make a video. I wanted to. Jidion knows this detective as well. Not too sure if I wanted to out her name. I want to out her name. The call Jidion posted was actually cut out. Inside did ask me to be bait first, and that's why I said I didn't mind. But I was also 15. I believe there's a stream out there on Plubius channel. I don't think my parents would have cared either at the time. It was done safely with cops already at the spot waiting for EDP to show up. I have never been in situations like that nor knew how they would work, but in my 15-year-old brain, if there's a genuine minor then he would most likely be arrested, especially if it's the same one he was preying on. by devious things, I meant he would generally just walk into a location and be charged for who he was preying on. I didn't mind being bait at all at the time. It was only years later where the idea of it even brought up affected me, and where the idea of inside having that as his first thought bothered me. I didn't process the severity of it. As for the comments about suing and stuff, I honestly don't want to sue anyone. Someone asked me, why don't you sue EDP? What exactly am I suing him for? I'm not a pro at lawsuits, but from my knowledge, you lose money suing someone who doesn't have money, so why would I do that? What would I be gaining? As for news, for the last freaking time, I didn't send EDP news. I'm not sure why that is implied. All the pictures I ever sent him included food. I weighed 140 pounds back then. I'm 125 pounds now. I was a big back. Why do you bring that up? We text about food. I think I might have sent him a selfie about my makeup. Like once at most, but that's it. Did you ask for nudes? Totally. Did I send them? Never. Or the Illuminati. Satanist stuff is a joke. I'm an agnostic atheist. However, I do believe you, Jidion. Jidion are victim. You believe you, Jidion, are victim of the Illuminati. Take care of yourself. And please tell your fan base to stop doxing me. I got swatted on my birthday today because of that. Not cool. Others are explaining all of this. I'd like to say it absolutely does not justify your faults. Should have never added a predator to your Discord. True. That is a very true statement. That was a very stupid decision for you to do, Gideon. Should have never made lies saying I didn't make a police report. Should have never told me you had a private investigation being built up, only to have me go to the cops on my birthday, etc. It's been a long time, and to my knowledge, it hasn't affected my case. Although I did feel it was important to bring up, regardless, due to the unprofessionalism in that. I hope you make better choices continuing your predator catches. Be squashed. That was a very long video. The video debunks what Gideon said about me. Here we go. Here's something else. You didn't know, but Gideon literally showed a picture in his video with EDP in the server. Didn't you literally claim in your YouTube videos that you were seeking revenge on EDP for not attending the original interview with Jidion? You were there the entire time inside. Was a bit of luck too. It's wild how EDP just decided to hit on someone from the Discord. We took full advantage of it. Bruh, we knowingly put a pred in our server and let him target a minor, and we used it to our advantage. You're ugly as you look. Well, go subscribe. Go subscribe to this person. Don't give her any hate. Don't give Kayla any hate. But, well, that was a very long read. Here's my reason about it. I've been covering this story for a little few weeks, and starting to go crazy. This is the biggest story on the internet right now. This is the biggest story on the entire internet right now. Is after the EDP documentary, I started looking into Jidion, then I started looking into her. Now, to talk to you about my thinking about this. I do agree with her that Jidion should never let a pedophile into his Discord server. I do agree that was a very stupid decision on his part. It was a very stupid decision for Inside to say someone that you used to your advantage. Inside, you do know that was a kid at the time. You saying that was kind of stupid on your part as well. A lot of people are at fault in that situation. It was everyone. Jidion for not immediately going to the police the second he found out a predator was talking to a child. Someone he let his Discord server for some stupid garbage reason of, oh, I'm gonna get an interview. What in the world's wrong with you, dude? That's completely stupid. Now, that'll be it for this video. I'm a little bit confused. I'm gonna make a video about Gidion's response to this. If he made one. But in the meantime, guys, hopefully you like this video. See, my mustache is growing back. Starting to look normal. It needs to be a little more bushy yellow mustache. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.